Hello everybody and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for June 26th. I have meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. As always though, I will shuffle live. I just wanted to give a friendly reminder of everyone that if you are interested in getting a free reading, go ahead and leave a comment there. We still have a couple more days before I start selecting the names at random names of the subscribers at random to be selected for the free readings in July. All right, my dear ones, and to all of my fantastic subscribers, thank you so much for your donations, your comments, your likes, shares, subscribes, all of it. So thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the image that Spirit showed me during meditation. And Spirit showed me a radio tower and a star. And it felt like the star was the signal that the radio tower was sending out. So to me, immediately what I'm getting is the fact that the signal that you may be sending out to the universe, your cry, your whatever, is that number one, you're being very clear about it. Number two, it could be a hope or a wish that you're wanting, because that signal was the star. So it looks like you may be wanting to call in somebody or something that that you're wanting, a wish fulfillment, something that you desire. But I feel like you are being very clear about it and being very specific. So I can totally appreciate that. But I feel like you are setting yourself up for you to obtain that. Okay. First card is the Magician, and the Magician is, again, it's the manifester, right? It is the manifester. We have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like you're going to obtain whatever it is that you are wanting, my dear ones. Okay, I'll leave it here in sight so you can actually see it. I do feel like you have all the abilities. I do feel like Spirit is 100% guiding you in obtaining this. I see the infinity sign here, but I also see the number 8. So this potentially could be happening in the month of August. But again, I just feel like whatever it is you're wanting, it's something that you really are being fluid with. You really are wanting. And I feel like, again, if you're looking at this, it's like you are being in the energy of obtaining this. It's like you're acting as if you have it and it's coming in for you. I really like this. I really like this. All right, let's take a look at your cards. We have 3 major arcanas happening here in your overall energies. And I really like this because this means that something major is for sure happening. We have the Devil in reverse, the Hierophant, and the 10 of Swords in reverse. I just feel like you're like a no-nonsense person right now. You're saying, no, I know what I want. I'm not going to allow anything to hold me back. I'm very steady in what I'm wanting. I am committed to what I'm wanting, and I'm going to get what I want. I really like this. With the 10 of Swords in reverse, it's like you're no longer wanting to repeat a cycle. You're ready for the cycle to end, and a new cycle to begin. And I feel like you are going to obtain it here with this Queen of Pentacles right here. I really like this. Like, this is really good. I really, really, really like this. Let's get some clarifiers. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Look at the major arcanas, seriously. Wow. I mean, this is pretty potent, you guys. Listen, I feel like you've already learned everything that you needed to learn. I feel like you're ready. I feel like you're saying, look, I've done all the thinking. I've done all the researching. I'm ready. Like, I am ready. I feel like you're actually saying this to the universe. I'm ready. Bring this to me. I'm ready. You're acting as if I'm ready. We have Judgment and the Chariot both in reverse. To me, I feel like you're saying, all right, why is this taking so long? I know I deserve this. I know that I've done all the work. I know I am prepared. Why is this taking so long? I'm patient. Why is this moving along so slowly? The more you question it, my dear ones, the more you question the length of time that it is going to come in, the more you delay this. Because you're putting into the universe fear. Why isn't it showing up? Like, you're questioning the universe. Don't question the universe. Do not question the universe. It's going to come in when it is right for you. Just keep sending out your signal and stay clear and keep shining. It's going to come when the right time is going to come. But you can't be in the idea of, when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? You have to be in the energy of, I have it. It is mine. I'm acting as if I have it, right? You see, he's wearing his cloak made out of the feathers, right? Do you see that? Act as if it's yours already. Don't question why you don't have it. Don't question when is it coming in. Act as if you have it. It's yours. You've earned it. It's yours. And you have to let go of the outcome. Just let it be to the universe, and they will take care of things the way that it's meant to take care of, right? So don't you worry about a thing. It's going to happen when it's meant to freaking happen, okay? I am going to leave the Queen of Pentacles here because I want you to remind yourselves that it's going to come in, and you have to keep believing that it's going to come in and not question the damn universe, okay? Don't question the universe. All right, Cancer, we're going to, whoa, what happened there? I'm not sure how that even happened. Okay. All right, that's that. No, those were the only ones that came out. All right, Cancer, let's start with you. 10 of Swords, coming apart, codependency, and dog spirit. If you're wanting a cycle to end, then you need to break out of the cycle yourself. It's like you're almost, it's almost like you're addicted to this cycle. You don't know how to break out of this cycle. That's what I'm getting here, my dear ones. Cancer, what's going on here? I mean, I'm sure it's a lot easier said than done, you know. But what is going on? You have to do what you think it's best for you. If you're committed to something and you're being loyal to something, but it's affecting you in a negative way, you need to let that go. Okay? You need to let that go. Yeah. You need to put your defenses up. You need to put your defenses up and figure out what's worth it and what isn't. Because if this cycle is making you miserable, then you need to put a stop to it yourself. You can't keep going around in this loop, this constant loop. We have the Six of Cups and Page of Pentacles in reverse. Listen, the past is in the past. You can't keep reliving it, right? It no longer holds a potential anymore. It's no longer valid for you. You got to release the past. It's done. It's done. Maybe it was happy at one point, but it's coming apart here. Yeah, it's no longer a wish fulfillment. It's no longer right. It's no longer happy. You need to really cut ties from this particular situation, whatever the situation is, Cancer. You really need to consider what's important for you. Literally what I said with this dog spirit, you need to consider what's important for you and take some time out to figure that out. Be patient with yourself. If you try to keep repeating this cycle, breaking a cycle is difficult, but for your own good, you need it. You need to do it, and you're going to come out of it much better. Okay? Much better. I mean, a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, but in order for it to turn into a butterfly, it literally liquefies itself. All right? To a point where it doesn't recognize itself as neither. All right? So it's time. It's time, Cancer. Okay? It's time. All right, Leo. Three of Coins. Strength. Let your friends help you. And a Coyote spirit. Okay, Leo. Listen. You may have been in a situation where you were working together with somebody. Maybe you were in a commitment here with the Three of Coins, whether it's a job, whether it's a person, whatever this is, or it could have even been a friendship, right? This is saying take, specifically with this Strength card, take what you've learned from this situation, use it to your advantage. Ask for friends, ask for those around you to really assist you in rebuilding something, whether it's yourself or, you know, your self-esteem, whatever this is. Ask. Or maybe if you're wanting to just meet somebody new, right? Perhaps a long time ago, or, you know, you are now out of a relationship and now you're going to use that to your advantage. And now you may be ready to date. You know, I don't know, whatever this looks like for you, but you have to trust in the divine detours here, Leo, because it looks like because this happened, you've learned so much and you're going to use that. It's almost like it's going to catapult you. All the lessons you learn is going to catapult you to move forward. So you have to trust that it's all happened for a reason. Life is cyclical. I want to point out here, Leo, look at all the circles. Yeah, we have the circle here, the circle there, and then here in the background, you barely see it, but it's a circle right back there. Okay? You have to trust that things are cyclical. All right? There's rhyme and reason. There is rhyme and reason for what's happening. Okay? Speaking of cyclical, here's the Nine of Swords. Wow. Look at the four major arcanas right down here. Listen. Sometimes you have to end the cycle of giving too much and start being a little greedy with your time, with your efforts. Okay? You have to recognize what your patterns are, my dear ones. Right? Stop for a moment, recognize those patterns. If you're giving too much, whatever resource it is that you're giving too much, you need to recognize that pattern. You need to break that pattern. Okay? If you, because this is the Four of Pentacles, right? Upright in reverse. Upright, you're being greedy, which I feel like you need to be greedy. You know, Four of Pentacles is like you're giving, you're just giving away your resources. I want you to not give away your resources, okay? We have the Fool and Judgment here with Strength. Sometimes you just have to take a leap. Sometimes you just have to move forward, not knowing where you really are going to land, but trusting that it's right. Right? You have to trust that it's right. Trust divine detours, right? You have to trust it. The Moon and Temperance. Trust the unknown. I mean, I don't know how many other ways to say it. Trust the unknown. Things are going to work out just the way that they're supposed to. They will work out just the way that they're supposed to. Guess what? Even if they don't, you're going to turn a negative into a positive. So don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. You have to trust. If you are too busy questioning what's going on, my dear Leos, then you're not gonna move forward. Stop questioning, start doing. Okay? I'm not saying just jump full throttle without thought or merit. Think about it, but don't be afraid to follow through. Okay? Right, Virgo. All right, we have the Knight of Swords, education, playfulness, and turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay. It's almost like you're trying, it's almost like you're trying to use your past knowledge to make something work, your past. It's like you're using your history and you're using it to move you forward. But I'm also getting the sense that it's allowing you to move inward. Here's what I mean by that. It's like you're taking a very good look at yourself, your situation, where you are, how you got there, And it's like you're sifting through the book of you and trying to figure out, oh, I see, I made this mistake at this point in my life. Why did I make that mistake? Okay, this and this and this was happening during that time. Okay, I can see how I made that mistake. Okay, I did this during this time. So it's like you're going through the catalog of your life to try to figure out why you've done the things you've done so that you understand yourself better, so that you can thrust yourself forward. Okay? It's like you're educating yourself from your life experiences here. I'm also getting the sense that with this playfulness here, it's like you're learning a lot about your youth. I'm also getting the sense that you are reigniting something within you that perhaps you haven't had in quite some time, Virgo. There could be somebody new coming your way, but I'll get more information about this. I feel like this is really you just getting out there and really enjoying yourself, getting out of your head a little bit and really having fun. Turn knowledge into wisdom, literally what we were just talking about. It's like you're taking this so that you can thrust yourself forward. You can use it moving forward. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Virgo. It's like you are trying, it's like you're being an investigator, right? You're a PI at this point, trying to heal from past hurts by looking at maybe what you didn't notice before. And you're trying to reveal the reality of it all so that it can come to light and you can become aware of why. And if you understand the why, that's going to allow you to learn, right? You educate yourself in regards to the situation, and you're able to change the trajectory of your life with this magician. You're able to learn and create a new version of yourself, a better version of yourself, an elevated version of yourself. Because here with this Four of Pentacles in a reverse, you're going to give back to you. It's like you are saying, I am going to heal myself. I'm going to take a time out to heal myself, recover my resources, my energies, whatever this is. And I need to figure out why. Once I figure out why, I'm able to move forward. And I feel like you do move forward. The end of burdens happen. You start collecting your harvest. You start going and following your heart's desires. You lead with heart. I really like this for you. I'll see one. I'll get another card here in a moment to see if there is someone new. But there is a potential for somebody new here. Yeah. And once you turn your knowledge into wisdom, you start realizing that this time that you took out for yourself was absolutely worth it. Everything that you've done in your life, you'll see that there was a lesson learned, and it actually catapulted you to a better, not that it set you up for a better outcome, but because you took the time out to recognize it, that's what set you to get a better outcome, right? And I feel like you celebrate it because you recognize it, and you're taking these little seedlings and you're seeing it grow. And you've seen how much you've grown because of it. Right? I'll get one more card. The Seven of Cups in reverse. You're being very clear-minded about what it is you want, and it's because you're following your heart's desire. We do have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So there may be somebody new coming your way. Again, going back to that radio tower and the star, if your wish fulfillment and is to attract somebody new, or somebody worth your time and worth your effort, then yeah, just stay in the right signal so that you're able to draw that right person in. All right, Virgo. All right, Libra. All right, Libra, I feel like you are no longer wanting to win for the sake of winning. It's like you're now looking at things in your life and you're saying, if it isn't worth the time and effort, is it really worth it anymore? It's like you're tired of strategizing, tired of winning for the sake of winning, completing something just for the sake of completing something. It's like you're if you don't see purpose for it, you no longer want to do it. Just because somebody else wants it doesn't mean that you want it. And I feel like you're saying, I'm not doing that anymore. If I don't see the benefit of doing it, I'm not going to do it anymore. And it's like you're going through the ghosts of yourself and you're saying, okay, I've gone through the worst. I'm not doing that nonsense anymore. I choose to live my life more clearly, no longer in a fog. I don't want to live my life the way others want me to live, because I've learned from my past and I've healed from it. I've healed from it. I don't even feel like it's time to heal. I feel like you've healed from it. Maybe you're still doing some healing in regards to this situation, but I feel like for the most part, you've already shed your skin. I feel like you're still growing, but I feel like you've really done a lot of healing. You've shed a big portion, and there's a shift that's happening within your energies here, Libra. What? You see me shuffling. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. So in case you are looking at your sun, moon, rising signs, I don't always get 2 deck cards for every. I only go with what Spirit tells me. Sometimes I do 4 sets. Sometimes I do 3 sets. So I just want you to be aware of that. All right. Right now, I'm getting the sense that, again, you are very clear-minded about what it is you want. I set it up here. You're very clear-minded, and you're like, if I'm not going to reap the rewards of something that I have to go through, I see no point to it anymore. If things aren't balanced and you don't find joy within something that you're doing, I feel like you just move on. You know, that's just what I'm getting. Yeah, you've cut toxicities out. And if something is toxic, you're saying bye. I'll see you later. And you may start taking baby steps away from something that is toxic within your life, because maybe you'll give a chance or another chance, but then I feel like you're tiptoeing your way from something that is toxic within your life. Very interesting that we have two snakes here. All right. So this could be a person. This could be your anxieties. This could be a job, whatever this is. It could be a friend. It could be family, right? Whatever this is, I feel like if they're toxic, and if after you've given them many chances, you tiptoe away slowly out of this situation, Libra. All right. Scorpio. The Star. Heal the ouch. Passion and Swan Spirit. Okay. A lot of you may be needing some healing for sure. I mean, we have the Star and heal the ouch. And the Star can be about faith and hope, but it can also be about healing, right? So it's like you really need to heal before you call that other person in. All right. If you're looking to try to find somebody new, a soulmate, you know, because the swan mate for life, if you're trying to attract somebody new, you better make sure that you're completely healed so that you can attract the right person in. If you have yet taken the deep dive and really healed, then you may be attracting somebody that might not be the right person. All right. It may not be the twin flame. It might be a false flame, which could very much resemble a twin flame. Okay. But is not. All right. In a false flame, you still have a lot of lessons to learn. So you need to ask yourself, have I healed completely before I attract somebody new in? Okay. Because you have to move forward with joy. Yeah. You're wanting a solid commitment. And you want it to be easy. You don't want the hard work. And not that you don't mind the hard work if it's worth it. Right? If it's not worth it, then you're like, why would I do all that hard work if somebody isn't going to pull their weight? Yeah. Lovers in the world. The Hangman. King of Pentacles. All right. If you aren't clear on what you want, why you want it, you cannot obtain this. You have to make sure that any decision that you make in regards to this love situation or any situation that you feel you need to heal from, you need to be very, very clear about what your needs are. All right. Otherwise, you can't make a good decision. You can't make a good choice. Or you'll be indecisive about, oh, is that the person? Is that not the person? Is this the person? Is that not the person? Okay. With this Hangman and the King of Pentacles here, I'm really getting the sense that although you have taken a deep dive, maybe you weren't there long enough. I feel like there's still more healing that needs to be done. More of your resources you need to recover, more of your sense of self that you need to recover before you actually move forward, Scorpio. I do want a couple more cards, please. Yeah. Yeah. I am going to point out the Page of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. If you don't heal properly from whatever this is, right? Whether it's toxic thinking, whether it's um, a stronghold of what a past situation has done, if you can't heal from that and you can't make this bad situation and understand how it can actually benefit you, this is not going to happen, right? You finding your stability, you finding your own anchoring, you finding your own footing in order to move forward, it's not going to happen. You need to heal your heart space, my darlings. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done here, Scorpio. A lot of work that still needs to happen. And even if this is not a relationship, like a romantic one, maybe it's a friendship, maybe it's, I don't know what it is. You know, maybe it's a parent, maybe it's, I don't know, whatever it is, it's, you really need to work on that heart space, because it on the external, it may look like you have healed, but you haven't. But you haven't. All right, Sag. Oh, well, looky there, Sagittarius. We have the sun, slow and steady, calling in your soulmate and seahorse spirit. Well, holy ish. Listen, look at you. I mean, holy crap, this is an amazing day. And I don't feel like this is actually happening today, but I do feel like it's happening very, very soon. You need to understand that you need to stay in that joy that you're in, and you're slowly coming into this soulmate person that you are wanting. And seahorses mate for life. So watch and wait. This person is coming towards you. What you need to do is stay in your energies, stay within your energies. It's going to come towards you. It's all coming your way. Wow. I like this a lot. Sagittarius. The Tower. Yeah. Slow movement, but it's happening. Ace of Wands. Yeah, slow movement. Oh boy, this Ten of Wands has literally come out for practically all the signs today. How interesting. Wow. Oh, they want one more card. Just one more card. Oh, okay. Now, oh my God. Seriously. Okay. Listen, Sagittarius. Yes, things are slowly moving, but they're moving. Don't worry about it. Things are slowly moving, but they're moving. All right, everything is happening. I wouldn't even worry about it, Sagittarius. Things are just moving along. I feel like you already know it. I feel like you've already closed a chapter of your life, and because you have closed a chapter of your life, you know that this is coming your way. This person is coming your way, or whatever soul tribe, soul job, whatever that is, and whatever that looks like for you, it's yours to have. You just need to be patient. Just stay chill. Stay chill. It's happening. I mean, for real, it's happening. Look at this 10 of Pentacles and the World card. You want to talk about abundance? The abundance that you're seeking, whether it's in the form of, job, love, finances, just pure happiness, whatever this is, it's yours. It's yours. It's coming. It is coming. We have 2 tens, 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. The end of a cycle for a new one to come in. I love this. I really love this. All right. Wow. Not to mention, hold on. Hold your horses. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcanas in your reading. That's pretty significant, you guys. It's coming your way. And that shift, although it may be feeling slow, it's a pretty major shift. Okay? Capricorn. Oh, no, they want it this way. Okay, sorry. 7 of Cups. Rescue. Forgiving and learning. Porcupine spirit. Okay, Capricorn. Right now, I am seeing that a situation that may have had you kind of hanging on by a thread and you thought was going to really move you forward, did not do so. I feel like you're quite disappointed in regards to the situation, but I feel like this situation happened because of a past situation prior to this one that you did not heal from. Even if it was years, if you did not heal properly from a previous situation before this one was not going to work out. Period. It wasn't going to work out. And I feel like you moved forward thinking that you healed. You moved forward thinking it's going to be different. The reality is that while you were the rock, they may have been the hot air balloon. And they just landed there for a short period of time, and now they're ready to move on. It's like you were a pit stop to them. And it's time for you to take out your pricklies and say, you know what? I need to properly heal. And it's almost like you're frustrated and you have your it's like you're hissing at this person or hissing at the world and go, what the hell? I'm never going to do this again. I'm not going to do this. I can't believe it. I thought this was the one. Blah, 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 blah. Right? No. You need to heal properly. You can't keep your prickles up, you guys. You can't. You cannot keep your prickles up. If you don't heal properly, this will keep repeating. And do you really want to be alone for the rest of your life? Looking like that, feeling like that you have to be on edge constantly? No, absolutely not. You need to forgive and you need to heal. And you need to learn from your past experience. Because as much as, let's say you've gone to therapy, let's say you've done, you've listened to TED Talks and you listen to YouTube channels, and if you don't take a deep dive and really focus on why you've done what you've done and how you're going to correct that action and what your part was, you're wasting your time. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, this 10 of Wands has come out for practically everybody, and I have shuffled, I don't even know how many times. Okay. Hermit at the bottom of the deck. You need to choose the path. You need to choose a new path. a path that makes you happy. You may have thought that this path that you may have crossed with somebody else was there because you're like, oh my gosh, they've returned, or oh my gosh, this is it. This is going to be the one. We've united for a reason. And you're right. You did unite for a reason. But that reason is to remind you that you have not healed properly. And you need to get back to your heart space. And you need to heal. Look at this Knight of Cups. They're pondering, shit, what did I do? What did I do wrong? How can I make it right? How can I heal? You need to heal, my loves. I'm sorry. Right, we have the 10 of Wands. Listen, if y'all come here to my channel for me to give you fluff, that's just not going to happen. I have to tell you exactly what I see, exactly what I feel. If I feel the energy that's saying this, that's what I'm going to say. I connect to you guys. You guys hit that subscribe button. And the more you hit that subscribe button, you know, those are the energies that there's an energy exchange. I connect that way. All right. Yes. If you don't click that subscribe button, yes, I might still connect with you. But if you do click that subscribe button, I connect with you that much more. I'm better able to embrace that energy. So if that's not what you want to hear, I don't know what to tell you, you guys. I don't know what to tell you. You have to face the reality of things. All right. Granted, if this isn't your reading and this isn't for you, then check out your sun, moon, risings, you know, signs, and that's fine, you know. All right. 10 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this collaboration was no good. No bueno, you guys. No bueno. You thought it was going to ease your burdens. And really what it was is that it's almost like it's the straw that broke the camel's back is really what I'm getting here. And I'm feeling you getting incredibly frustrated. You're like, what the hell am I doing wrong? I'm doing everything to make this work. But that's the problem. You're doing everything to make this work. This other person isn't doing everything to make it work. You're literally stripping them of the ability to put forth the effort. If you're doing all of the effort, why the hell should they? Just putting that out there, you guys. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands. You just need to begin anew, my darlings. This is a whole new energy. A whole new energy. You need to begin anew. Recover your resources, recover your sense of self and your confidence. Because this person did nothing for your confidence. You need to take that time out and do a little bit of soul searching, my darling Capricorn. Okay? I'm sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. Okay? All right. Aquarius. Ooh. Knight of Coins, Wizard of Awareness, Romantic Feelings, and Moth Spirit. Oh, okay then. Aquarius. You may have found something that you may have found some sort of interest in. Your focus may have been elsewhere, but something has come in that has distracted you from your previous focus, and you're going, huh, that's interesting. Where do I go from here? And it may be a new person. It may just be something that arouses you in a new way. You know, maybe, uh, I don't know why this is coming into my mind, but, you know, maybe you read a book and you're like, you know, on some, on a topic that you, and, you know, enjoyed, but then you read something that really piqued your interest and you're like, huh, that's interesting. I should explore this. And I feel like that's a good path to go down. I feel like that was like I feel like that is a hint from the universe of something that you need to explore. It's like the universe dropped it there for you to pick that up and use it some way, somehow. I don't know um, in what way, because I don't know what you listened to or watched or read or whatever. You know, it could have been a movie, it could have been a song, but whatever. You were focused on something else, but something caught your attention. And you're like, whoa, what was that? And for some reason, I feel like you're repeating it in your head over and over. And you can't drop it. I'm not really sure why, but I feel like you're not able to drop it. It's like you're really honed in on it. And I feel like Spirit is saying, surrender to it. Don't let go of it. Follow it. Follow the path. What is it? I don't know. Maybe it was a dream. I don't know. I don't know what it was. But follow it. Yeah. Follow it. For sure. Oh my God, yes, follow it. Wow. Yeah. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Listen. Whatever this is has a lot of potential to end whatever burdens you may have. Right? If there has been something weighing heavily on you, this could be the way out. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but I really like it. I really like it. You really need to break out of, you really need to break out of whatever routine you may be in and try something new. Try something that it's almost like you have to get out of a comfort zone here and try something that may make you a little bit nervous. It's like you have to, again, I'm going back to this explore. It's like you have to explore. And yes, there you might have to dive into something that may make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, right? But overall, I feel like it's the right move. It is. It's the right move. I really like this. I really like this for you, Aquarius. This is really good. Break out of some sort of routine, some sort of rigidity, you know, get out of a comfort level, whatever comfort zone this is. If it's piqued your interest, follow it. Follow the news. Sorry, that was a bit of a, never mind. It was not a cartoon. It was a commercial. Was it Toucan Sam? I think it was, right? Fruit Loops. I think that's what that was. All right, Pisces, bubbly. King of, oh, damn. King of Coins, Pisces. One Ring Circus. Engagement. Spirit has a plan. You know what, Pisces? You might be getting engaged. Either that or committed to somebody, like making a solid commitment. Because I'm seeing here is like you're very strong on your own. It's like you're feeling just fine. you really don't need much of anything. I feel like you just feel super good. You found your confidence, your stability, your financial freedom. It's like you have it all here, Pisces. But you're kind of tired running the show all by yourself, right? Not that you can't, you certainly can, but it's like you're like, yeah, I've accomplished everything that I need to accomplish. Now what? Now what? Now you may be looking into committing yourself to something new, something better, introducing something that you may not have attempted before. That could be a higher love, that could be a higher spirituality, that could be um, anything here that really that you want to commit to more than what you're committing to now, right? Perhaps you are committing to um, a healthier routine, like really deciding that you want to uh, join the gym, eat better, all of that, right? Because here you are. I mean, I just see you very, very steady. But again, it's a one ring show, right? It's a one ring circus, right? And sometimes when you're doing things too much on your own, you know, the stresses build, your health may falter, whatever this is, whether it's your love life, your health, whatever, your social life, it's time to commit to something new because spirit does have a plan for you. I feel like there's something more coming your way, something that elevates you that much more. I swear, this 10 of Wands. Okay. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. The Devil, the Knight of Cups. Listen. You need to let go of some of the not negatives, but probably negatives, but some of the things that aren't really good for you. That could be eating, like bad foods, overworking, not getting enough sleep, whatever this is, or just, people around you that aren't good, right? If you're doing drugs or drinking too much or whatever this is, that needs to be cut out of your life. Because if you feel like it's making you happy, it really isn't. It's a band-aid. It's a bit of a band-aid. You really do have it all, but you're missing something. And whatever you're missing, it's like you're trying to fill it up with something. Perhaps you are, if you're male, perhaps or even if you're female, perhaps you're just going out on random dates or having meaningless sex for a moment of joy, but really it doesn't make you really happy. Okay? That's very specific. So, but I have to say it because it came out. The Four of Pentacles and the Empress. Listen, you need to start giving to yourself. You need to start setting up some very healthy boundaries and know that you need to respect yourself. Period. Period. Okay? The Ten of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, both in reverse. It's almost like you're wanting to end a cycle, but it just keeps repeating. And your burdens keep going. It's like you're wanting to lighten your load, but it keeps getting heavy on you. And then you lighten your load and then you keep getting heavy on you. And you keep going through this cycle because you're not focused on the things that really matter. The heart space. You're not. You're filling it up with junk. You're filling it up with junk, and you really need to get back into a much better routine for you and cut out a lot of the junk that you have going on and commit to it. All right. So Spirit wanted me to point out the Spirit has a plan. They're saying you've gone through this cycle. It's for you to recognize, and you recognize that you're a one-ring circus. I feel like you may already recognize this, that what you're doing really isn't serving much of a purpose and it's just empty, right? It leaves you happy, or the falsehood or the facade of happiness. And you've gone through the cycle for a reason, because you need to recognize that there's something better, there's something missing. By you feeling this way, you're going to recognize that something is missing. And I feel like you're going to go after it. You're going to nurture yourself and end a cycle and focus on something better. Because right now you're not focused on something that's good for you. You need to change direction, is really what this is talking about. And let me tell you, if you don't change direction, they're going to make it change. Okay? Hear me out. I hope you know what that means, Pisces. Aries. Hermit. Goblins. Chemistry. Healthy boundaries. Okay. All right, my darlings. You may have taken a lot of time to yourself to really heal from this past situation. Whatever goblins may have haunted you, whatever traumas may have been there, you may have taken that time to do a bit of soul searching to figure out why you invited it in and how you're going to escape these goblins. And because you've done that, I feel like there's something new that's coming your way, but it's something that you either are attracting or you are attracted to. But I feel like you need to set a very healthy boundary in regards to this situation. Because otherwise you might repeat this cycle, right? And that's not something that you want. And I actually feel like you will be setting a healthy boundary. And I don't feel like if it's a new person, I don't feel like they're going to have an issue with it. Because I feel like they have their own set of boundaries. So I wouldn't really worry about it. Yeah. I don't feel like you want to move forward very quickly. No, they want it back the way I had it. Okay. Okay. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. I had a feeling that was what's going to happen. There is a divine counterpart here, Aries. Or, yeah, Aries. It might be somebody that you marry. but I don't feel like you go quickly in regards to the situation. I feel like you really take your time, um, because it feels really good and you don't really want to falter it, is what I'm seeing here. I I'm getting here with this Three of Pentacles and this Moon card in reverse. uh, I'm getting a very strong sense that you don't want to repeat this. You don't want it to be like a past union, hence why you are really are setting some very strong boundaries. And I'm not saying strong like where you're like, no, I'm not going to do this. It's more like, it, again, I feel like you just are moving slowly and really getting to know each other's truths gently. It's like there's a flow that's happening here that I can't really explain and I can't really put into words. It's a slow fusion of synergies that the two of you are just kind of melding together here, Aries. With this Justice card and this King of Wands, because you're trying to figure out whether this person is really worth your time and effort. You really are keen and trying to figure out, is this person worth the time? Am I worth the time? Is this what we're doing together going to be worth it? Because I don't feel like you want to put in time and effort if, like, you don't want to put your heart into it if they're not putting their heart into it. So I feel like you're very protective of your heart right now. But I do feel like this is your soul person. I do. I want one more card for this. Okay. Yeah. Are you joking me right now? Listen, you're going to go ahead and move forward because this person is an incredibly honest person. They don't mind that you're taking it slow. But once you realize that they don't mind, it's almost like at first you question it and you're like, really? You don't mind? Why? What's the problem? Like, what's going on? But then you quickly start realizing that they're so similar to you that it's not even funny. They don't want to put their heart into it if you're not putting your heart into it. So they're comfortable with going as slow as you to make sure that this is really worth it. And it is. We have the Lovers and the Four of Swords. This is very beautiful. You both can really collapse into one another beautifully. Very, very beautifully. Look, we have the Two of Cups, two divine counterparts. We have the King and Queen of Wands. We have the Lovers. We have Chariot. We have the Four of Wands. And if you really consider the Justice card, it can also be a card about marriage, right? Or an institution. So, I mean, Aries, for real, this is pretty damn amazing. Good job, Aries. I like it. Okay. Taurus. Whoop. Six of Wands. Field of Dreams. Retreat. You're never alone. You know, with this Six of Wands, it's almost like you want something, but you feel exhausted. It's almost like you're saying, was it even worth it? I'm almost getting a 6 of Swords, 4 of Swords energy combined, where like you're ready to move forward, but you need to take a moment, because this, I mean, this person is just laying there. Like normally the victory card is like somebody's on a horse, right? And people are just like celebrating them. And here I'm feeling like people are talking smack about you. It's like your name is in other people's mouths and it doesn't belong. And I feel like you're very exhausted about that at the same time. Very interesting. Field of Dreams, Retreat, and Otter Spirit. I feel like you're ready for something new, something that doesn't drain your energies like this situation has or is doing. I'm not sure. I feel like you've moved on, but because I'm getting 6 of Swords energy, so I feel like you have moved on, but maybe not everybody has, so maybe you're still going through it. But I feel like you're ready for something new. This could be a love situation. I'm seeing a heart here and here. Okay, a heart and a heart here. Or this could just be talking about your heart space. Right, but I feel like you do need to take a reprieve, right? Like you need to take a moment and step away. You need to take some time for you to really heal your heart space. Even if you are going alone, know that you're not alone. I feel like you're frequently guided. I mean, here there's somebody walking with you. Here we have the birds that are all around you, butterflies. I want some more information here for sure, because I feel like some healing needs to be happening here, Taurus. Yeah. For sure, some healing needs to be happening. Oh, no, they want it that way. There's that 6 of Wands again. Knight of Wands at the bottom. Yeah. It's like you may have known the truth about something, but you've constantly lied to yourself about it. It's almost like here, yeah, I know it's not the best situation, but, and then you fill in the blank, whatever that but is, right? It's like you kept making excuses here, even though you knew the truth and you weren't happy. Here we are again. You knew something wasn't stable, but again, you kept lying to yourself. Here we go back to being unstable. King of Pentacles in reverse. There's a constant instability that's going on here that you keep ignoring. And you should have done something about it. But guess what? You didn't do something about it, so the universe did. Something happened. I don't know what happened, but I can tell you right now, it's for your own good. That's all I got. It's for your own good. You may not have been overly joyed about it, but I feel like you knew it was coming, but you kept lying to yourself about it. You're like, oh, it'll last another, year. Oh, it'll, it won't be as bad, or whatever this was. 8 of Swords, 8 of Wands. You kept restricting yourself from moving forward. So guess what? You were thrusted forward instead. It happened. Oh, Taurus, you're never alone. Even when you don't want to do something, if the universe really wants you to move, they're going to make you. Why are you being so stubborn, Taurus? Gemini. Okay. Ooh, King of Cups. Stuck in the mud. Honeymoon. Oh. Hummingbird spirit. Wow. Gemini. Feels like you feel very comfortable right now emotionally. I feel like you've done a lot of healing within. You feel very satiated in where you are right now. Overall, I feel like you're incredibly patient right now. You have gone through some turbulent times, but I feel like you've stayed steady through it all. Even though it may feel like it's been a process, you're definitely headed towards some calmer waters here. And honestly, I feel like something is in your vicinity that's actually really good for you. That's what I'm getting here with this hummingbird spirit. Something is here for you. That just flopped out. So, yeah. Somehow, something that could have been really negative has really turned into something quite pretty. There's some sort of, there's emotion here that's not able to be stopped. I'm not sure what this is, but there is a mixture of things that's going on here that's about to happen or is happening. I want another card for this. This is very interesting energy. King of Pentacles. Through this all, you're going to find your stability, and you're going to move forward away from not only, remember I said it's like you're moving towards calmer waters? There it is. You're moving towards a happier time in your life, Pisces. That just flipped. Oh, hold on. A few flipped over, so I'm going to take all these. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Whoa, ho, ho. Ace of Cups. If you're asking yourself a question, the answer is yes. Something that may have been long-lasting has had to come to an end. It may have been like a slow halt, or like a pressing of the brakes, but I feel like you felt it coming. You knew it. And I feel like you feel responsible for it. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm feeling that you feel responsible for for something slowing down, for the slowing down of the momentum, or whatever this is. I feel like you feel responsible. I'm not really understanding why you would feel responsible in regards to this. I want another card, please. The Hangman in reverse. And Page of Pentacles. And the Hierophant in reverse. It's almost like you're saying to yourself, did I take too long in trying to figure out how to make something work? Was I incapable of making something work? Specifically here with this Hierophant. Was I committed enough? Was I, this could have been a love situation. It could have been a work situation. Honestly, it doesn't even matter. You need to stop blaming yourself, because I don't feel like this burden belongs to you. I feel like this is just something that needed to occur, because we have the Tower and the Ten of Wands here, right? Something needed to end, all right? And yes, it might have been a slow burn. It might have been a slow crumble, but in the end, it still had to happen. I feel like you need to be grateful for the fact that you were able to lengthen or stretch out the breaking down of something, where you had time to prepare, or you gave somebody else time to prepare. So let's say, for instance, the ending of a business, right? Perhaps yes, it still had to end, but perhaps you had to, you dragged it out longer, but by you dragging it out longer, it gave other people, your associates or employees, whatever, it gave them the time to really figure out what they needed to do to move forward. So don't blame yourself, right? Some things just need to come to an end. And it did. We have the Tower and the Ten of Wands. Something did have to come to an end. It was the end of a cycle. I mean, that's just the reality of it. So I would not blame yourself at all. And the reality is that something new is about to come anyways. So it really doesn't matter. Focus on that. Focus on something new. Focus on a new collaboration. Focus on the new potential of something. I feel like this is a whole new energy here. Not even in the same vicinity as this. This is completely different. Like all of this right here is, I feel like it's divided. Like that was then, or what has happened, and this is what's coming. I feel like this is really the middle ground, but I feel like this is what's coming here. I just want one more card down here to really tie this up. Yeah. This is something definitely new. Something did have to end for something new to begin, and it's coming. It's coming. It's solid, it's calm, it's patience, it's everything that you wanted. It's collaboration. It's transformative. It's honest. And it's coming your way. but you have to stay present. And it's almost here. I feel like it's really almost here. I do. I feel like it's almost here, my dear ones. All right. That is what I have for you all. I hope this did resonate. Please remember to leave a comment with your name, sign, and all that jazz to be selected for a free reading come July. All right, my darlings, until we meet again. Bye.